Hello, I'm Johnny and this is my YouTube channel. Take 101. Well, feels like 101. I tried to film this video loads and loads of times, but it was during when we had really hot weather and I was sweltering. The last video that I was just about to put online, I checked it over and I had to delete it. I had a glass of lemonade on the table and it was extremely hot and I was sat in my belly warmers, and when I played it back you could see my reflection of me flabs, me tyres, in the glass of lemonade. So I didn't want to get sued for making everyone vomit, so I deleted it. I'm all over the place today. I came home from work and I had a nice hot bath, washed my hair and stuff, got out, and I thought I'll style my hair because I knew I was going to do videos and things and I didn't want it all going in my face because it's getting pretty long now. So I thought I'll put some mousse on it. Well, don't know how to use that stuff. Would you believe I had to go on YouTube and look at a man showing how to style his hair? Anyway, I tried it and my hair still looked like a bird's nest. So I've searched the full flat for a hair grip. I must have hundreds of hair grips. Well, slight exaggeration, I've got about 30, but I could only find one, so my hair feels all crispy like a bird's nest. It looks like a bird's nest, and I've got one hair grip on my fringe to keep it out my eyeballs. So, enough hair babbling on. I've wrote some notes down to keep me right, but even they're disorganised. I had loads of things in mind that I was going to do today, videos and all sorts, but I haven't got around to them. I don't know what I've been doing and the day's just flying on. I just don't know what to do with myself, and I don't know the rest of the words to this song. So, right. Why do I want to do this video? Right. Once upon a time, there were 7 delicious YouTubers who were so creative, and still are, each with their own diverse style and favourite media. So, I'm involved in a collaboration. It's called Inspired by Fairy Stories. There's about... Did I say there was 7? Yeah, there's 7 of us, yeah. Yeah, there's 6 including me. So, each of us will do a project inspired by fairy stories. Nearly said fairy tales, but stories, tales, same thing really. We'll video it and upload it to YouTube on the 31st of July 2022 at 12:30. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to see what each of the artists will create. I'll tell you the artist because I've seen Annie Claxon's video and she's done it really good. She's got the artists' names up on I can't do all that. I'm not familiar with editing and all that stuff with videos, so I'll just tell you who the artists are. There's Annie Claxon, my old mucker. She's also known as ARTY Annie on an Etsy shop and on her other channels. Gaby Chic Dolls. Oh, she does gorgeous artwork. Cute as Voodoo. Oh, I just love her illustrations, so freaky and weird. There's Zoe Artist and Emily Arts and illustrator named Kasper. Yes, so anyway, I'll link all the names. I'll put all the links of the YouTube channels below this video. Make sure I do that correctly. And when I upload my video on the 31st of July, I nearly said March then for some reason, I'll link it all, so hopefully you can click on one, watch theirs, click on another, and I think it's going to be extremely brilliant. So that's enough of me babbling. I'll just pause you for a second, my lips are very dry. It's not like I'm not used to talking loads, I am, but you know. Did I forget to mention me? Yes, like I said, I'm involved in the collaboration, Just Johnny Creations. Anyway, I've got loads of ideas for the project I'm going to do. Well, I'm halfway through it actually. But I drew up several designs, picked one of them, changed my mind again, changed it again, and during creating my project I've changed my mind a few more times. I've only got like a week now to complete it because of work and stuff, so to squeeze it all in. But I'm not going to rush it. I mean, if I don't finish it, I can always do several videos, just upload the main one on the 31st of July, and then I can do several little videos I'll put on for you to see. Yes, I had one idea and it just stuck in my head, and I thought, no, I'll do this other one, it'll be simpler, but I'm not into simple, I like quite the challenge. Yes, so as you can see, there's 2 books here. I thought I'd better buy some books to get some inspiration from the illustrations and the stories themselves. And I wanted the, you know, like the Grimm's fairy tales, but I wanted an oldie worldy book, because I do like the original fairy tales, not the ones that they take all the content out, the gory and the fun out of the stories for kids of the modern era. They're quite diluted, the fairy tales now. Yes, and I quite like the darker side. I just love Grimm's. Yeah, so enough babbling, I'll just show you this book here. This is A Treasury of Grimm and Anderson. I mean, I got this book because I just love the artwork. Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, the artist, I'll tell you who it is. I've never heard of her. I mean, this is the dust jacket. And it's a bit battered, but it's done its job, hasn't it? Because it's protected the book. Absolutely stunning. And someone's wrote in it to Pamela from Ellen C. Priestley, wishing you a very happy Christmas, 1956. And I mean, it's in good condition. Oh, did I do the sniff test? Oh, gorgeous. Smells like an old book. I mean, look at the illustrations. Just so colourful and detailed. They're gorgeous. And the illustrator is Doreen Baxter. And this is their picture here. She looks a bit starey in this picture. But it says she's highly, well, I think she might have passed away by now, but I don't know. Highly imaginative, even as a child, this talented South African artist and writer first wove stories around imaginary friends and entertained her younger sister and herself with breathtaking encounters of adventures. Yes, I won't go into all that, but she's a very talented lady. But the only thing is, it's the wording on, I mean, she just done the illustrations, somebody else wrote it, Grimm's and Anderson. But listen to this. The landlord and 3 daughters, who, as soon as they saw the goose, were very covetous. I went on the line to see how you pronounce that. Anyway, it's not the correct pronunciation of such a wonderful bird. So I thought, how many kids would know that? What that means. So I've went on Wiki and I wrote it down. Oh, look, so disorganized. Look, I started and everything and I can't find it. Pause you for a second. Found it. Covetous, oh, wherever. It's having or showing a great desire to possess something belonging to somebody else. And it could also be insatiable. Why didn't they just word it around desire? But never mind, that's just me moaning. Right, so I think there's 4 colour plates and then loads of these line illustrations. I'll just quickly show you some. I did read The Golden Goose, and I was very underwhelmed. I remember that as a child being a very good story, but it was only about 2 or 3 pages. Yeah, so... Oh, The Ugly Duckling, that's my favourite all time. Just quickly go through. Oh, I can really smell the book. It's lovely. You just can't beat a book. I mean, there's like all you can read on Kindle and stuff nowadays, but I just love the feel and smell of a book. The Shepherdess and the Chimney Sweep. Yes. One of my favourite illustrators is Arthur Rackham. I just love his illustrations. And there's quite a few others, but I can't name them at the minute. Yeah, so that's that book. And I paid, what was it? Oh, £15, I think, on eBay. Yeah. I mean, I did want to read the stories as well, but I mainly got it because of the illustrations. They're just so beautiful. Right. And this one just got today. This is Grimm's Fairy Tales. And they're just jackets gone. And as you can see, somebody's been using it to stand the cups of coffee and tea on. It's probably been on someone's coffee table and they've just rested it on. What a damn shame to ruin the book. And I think it must have been like embossed with gold at one point, but... Oh look, you can see it in the light there. But it's not as bright as I guess it was when it was originally made. And I mean, it's in pretty good condition. The spine's not broke. Yeah, so, and I mean, I do love Grimm's, but the main reason I got this book was because of the illustrations. This is Jacob and Willem Grimm. I mean, look, aren't they cute? And it says, it's translated by Vladimir Varecha and illustrated by Ludek Manesk. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. Probably not. And look at all the stories it's got. Oh, the frog prints. So I'll just go through some of the pictures. Oh, aren't they gorgeous? Oh, this one here. I should have really bookmarked my favourite, shouldn't I, so you could see, but I haven't had a chance to fully look through it. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so detailed and colourful. Lovely. I can only aspire to be this great. Oh, that's so fun. What's this one? Is it a gin? A gin? Is that how you pronounce it? Like a genie? Merry Andrew. What? Snow White eating the apple. Yeah. Just so gorgeous. But there was loads and loads of books I seen and I wanted, but they'd cost too much. So, on my little adventure on eBay, looking at all these books that I wanted, I found this man who sells them on DVD format. I mean, I know I've just said that I do prefer books, I do, but on the DV, he'd scanned them and put them onto DVD, and there was 400 books. I mean, 400 books, and it only cost me $4.95. And then later on, I seen another CD. That one was, let me see, what's it called? It was the Fairy Tales, Folklore and Mythology collection. Because I really love mythology, and there was a few books that I seen. I mean, I do like the illustrations, and the front of the covers were decorative, but they were like going for about 25 quid each. Well, money's tight, so I bought this disc. Well, you got two discs, $4.95, and there was 400 books. And then I got another one, and it was Japanese folklore and mythology, and the illustrations just blew me away, and I thought I'll have to get that, and I think that was $5.95. Anyway, I've been looking through them, and it's just amazing. I mean, I haven't read the stories yet, but the illustrations are just out of this world. And there was one, I'll just get it up on me, I was just interested in, I was reading it. Just pause you for a second. Right. When I was looking through the fairy tales, I seen this book, and it's like a factual book, and it's called The Worth of Fairy Tales, and it's by, oh, where did I... See, so disorganised. I've wrote things down, but... well, the book was published in 1916 by a lady called someone Creedy. Let me see. There, Laura F. Creedy. And it was in Lancaster. She's from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, 1916. So this book is a factual one, and it just tells you the worth of fairy tales. And the preface of the book, it's about 10 pages long. But this is the introduction, and I'll just read you this. Feel free to zoom forward, fast forward, if you want and are interested. It says, the fairy tale has a place in training of children which common sense and sympathetic attitude towards children will not deny. Some rigid philosophers who see no more of life is to be found in the logical science condemn the imaginative tale. Yes, because they're all about facts and science, aren't they? But I don't see anything wrong with fantasy. I mean, yeah, that's what I relied on when I was a child. I was a loner as a child, and I was always off on my own, climbing trees. I used to have a favourite tree in the cemetery, climb up it and sit and read a book. Oh, just imagine I was in some faraway fantasy world. I don't see anything wrong in that. I mean, you need a bit of fantasy. Who wants reality 24/7? Drive anyone crazy. Anyway, go on with it. They regard the teaching of myths and stories as the telling of pleasant lies, which is harmless, are wasteful. What the child acquires through them, he must sooner or later forget or unlearn. Well, why? I didn't. Such arguments carry convictions until one perceives that their authors are measuring the worth, all teaching in terms of strictly intellectual products. I mean, this is a bit long-winded. I've only read the first chapter, and it was like, whoa, over me head. Life is more than precise information. It's an impulse of action. The fairy tale is literally, rather than a scientific achievement, its realities are a matter of feeling, in which thought is a mere skeleton to support the adventure. It matters little that oh God, I'm like stuttering here. I'll just pause you for a second. Wet my lips again. back again. Anyway, I'll skip all that because I'm just mumbling and stuttering and stuff. So I'll just get to this. It says, the values and ideals which enlist the child's sympathy are morally worthy, affording to the practice of those fundamental prejudices towards right and wrong, which, oh God. Anyway, at the end of these stories, it's like, what's the moral of the story? So it's like teaching kids, isn't it, to think of others, not be rude, and just look after each other, basically, isn't it? Like some of the tales in the, like there was one I remember, there was these three tramps, and they all went out scouring for food, and one got some beans, one got some veg, and the other got some sauce or something. So they were all looking forward to the meal, and they were going to put it all in the pan. But the one who got the beans thought, if I don't put my beans in, I can keep them and have another meal, and I can share what's in the stew, what the others put, the other ingredients, the other tramps put in the ingredients. I ain't even allowed to say tramps nowadays. Is it hobo? Homeless person. But in this book it said tramp. So sorry, people out there, homeless person. Yes, so anyway, the other two didn't put their ingredients in, so all they had in the stew was hot water. So I suppose that teaches kids not to be selfish and share. So that's the morality of the tale. God, I think I better end this video. Well, I've gone through both books. I've told you about the DVDs. I've told you about the collaboration. Yes. So, let's see, and that's me notes done. Yes. So I'll close this. That was a mouthful. Right. So, hopefully I will get these in the thumbnail. If not, I'll have to take a picture. So, thank you for watching, and don't forget, on July the 31st, click the links below the video and you'll see what everybody has created out of the inspiration of fairy tales. So, thank you for watching. Johnny signing out. See you, bye!